Alright, you guys, I have no idea how much it's been, like a week, two, since I last was filming, but making my vision board now. It is New Year's Eve, and so yeah, I was like, okay, let's get on this, let's do my vision board because the New Year is tomorrow and I need to have my visions ready. / prayers. I have all my pictures picked out. I'll show you them more once they're actually on my vision board. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of adjust the sizing and then print it off and show you guys how big it is. Hey you guys, welcome to the 2025 motivational part of this video, I guess. I don't really know what to call it, but we're just going to be talking about what it was going to look like to be in a healthy routine in 2025, because I really feel like in the last part of 2024, like from October to December, I really was in a really good routine. I was in a really good health kick. I was in one of the strongest places I've ever been spiritually. I don't know, I just was in a really good place. And so I want to talk to you guys about that. And then I'll show you guys my vision board and / prayer board and show you guys what everything on it means and what my goals are and everything like that, because I have had some comments of some people interested in that. First of all, what I would like to start off with is in 2025, you are going to be chasing all these things. And if you're chasing all these things to be satisfied, but your relationship with the Lord isn't first and you're not chasing Him first above everything else, you aren't going to be satisfied. You're going to be going through the year being like, oh my gosh, I'm trying this and I'm trying that. And I'm just trying all these things, but I'm not feeling satisfied. I feel like, I can never do enough. And if that's because you're not putting your relationship with the Lord first. And I feel like at the beginning of 2024, I really was struggling and I was chasing all of these things. And then I was when I figured it out, at the beginning of the summer, I was like, wait a second, I need to put Jesus first. And once I do that, then everything else is going to fall into line. And that's when I figured that out, is when I started this channel, because I was like, I need to share this with other people. I need to show them that they just need to put Jesus first. That's all it takes, is just surrendering your life to Him and saying, Jesus, you created me. This is, you have a good plan for my life. And I know I trust you in this. And so, that's why I started this channel. And so, number one, that's my number one thing, is put Jesus first, pursue a relationship with Him. If you guys have more questions about that and what that looks like, number one, go listen to my podcast. Number two, comment below and I will post more videos, and I'm already planning to, but just if you have specific questions that I can answer, just comment that below and I will answer you guys' questions. But yeah, just put your relationship with the Lord first. Secondly, I would say is to have a routine. If you don't have a routine, then things are going to get kind of out of control, kind of crazy, all that stuff. So if you have a routine though, it's gonna, you're gonna start flowing better. I don't know. You're going to start seeing a lot more improvement in areas of your life. You're going to be more successful in school, and just, everything you do, we should do for the glory of God. And my advice would be to be a schedule. Now, some people don't have a schedule and that works great for them. But for me, if you're someone who is schedule oriented like I am, this will be for you. And even if it's not, maybe parts of this video will be for you too. So for me, what a schedule looked like schedule wise, I figured that out in October of 2024. And for me, that was waking up at 6 and I would go downstairs, I'd get dressed in my room, do, kind of pull back my hair, wash my face, do that stuff. Then I'd walk downstairs and I'd make my breakfast. And while I ate my breakfast, I would read my Bible, and I'd be done at 6:45, and I would leave my house. I'd be walking out the door at 6:45 and I would run to my neighborhood gym. And then at 7:45, I would come back home from the gym, be home by 8 o'clock. And then, which that's only 15 minutes. And that's a mile and a half, which isn't that, it's not hard to run that in 15 minutes at all, but at the same time it would force me to run it instead of walking it. And so yeah, then I would come home, get ready from 8 to 8:30, and then walk out the door at 8:30 to go leave and babysit. And then, I wouldn't work out on Tuesday because I go to school Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, same thing. And then Friday, wouldn't work out because I go to school Friday. I go to a homeschool hybrid school, so I go to school Tuesday, Friday, and then I have homework on the other days. Lots and lots of homework. So don't worry, it's not that I'm just not doing school. I have lots of homework. But And you know what, getting up early and having a schedule is part of how I get that done and make sure I don't procrastinate it. So yeah, that was what, like, getting up, if you want to prioritize reading your Bible and, you know, eating breakfast, because I used to not be a breakfast person, but I learned that I needed to have breakfast to fuel my body with energy for the day. And then working out made me feel so much better for the day. Again, made me feel so much more energized, so much more productive. And so those were just my priorities in the morning. You know, first eating and spending time with Jesus, you know, and then diving into my workout. With all that being said, that was like my morning routine. And then, you know, I'd go babysit, I'd come home, I'd eat, and then I'd dive straight into school, finish school, go to basketball. So I don't know what your life looks like, but just figure out a schedule that works for you. And that would be my second piece of advice. Third piece of advice, this is just kind of random, and I didn't really have a plan for this video, so I'm just kind of going as I'm thinking about it. And my next piece of advice, I'm literally looking for my water bottle right now. It was on my bathroom counter. But my advice is to drink more water. You guys, when you drink more water, you're more hydrated, you've got more energy, just lots of things for the day. Leading me into eat good foods, nourish your body, eat healthy. You know, for a solid, like all throughout middle school, I ate so bad. And not even so bad. Like I would, you know, my mom would make us dinner every night, but breakfast and lunch I kind of would just make for myself. Lunch I would eat fine. I would usually skip breakfast, and I would eat like 2 bags of goldfish before lunch, and then usually not eat the best lunch. And so I just didn't eat as well as I could. And so, you know, this past year I really tried to lean in on that and eat better, and I feel so much better throughout the day. And this year I'm really trying to lock in and eat a lot better. And so yeah, just eat good foods for you. You know, I firmly believe that, like, God, you know, he gave us our bodies. You know, life is a gift. As much as this world is sinful and it can be scary sometimes, you know, life is still a gift from God. And, you know, I don't know if you guys listen to Josiah Queen, but me and my friends say that, like, his lyrics to his songs are so good. And one of them is like, I want to live a life worth dying. And, you know, that's literally the song title, like, live a life worth dying. And it's like, we want to live a life worth dying, and able to do that. To be able to do that, we need to have healthy bodies in order to function to be able to do that. So yeah, just eat healthy, eat as best as you can. And so yeah, next would be to find a hobby that, like, nobody, like, that's just like your thing, you know, and that you're doing, like, you know, you could say, like, for, you know, everything we do obviously do for the glory of God, but it can just be kind of like your thing, and you can be like, God, okay, like, you know, when I'm doing this, I'm just setting apart time, all this stuff. Maybe you're praying while you're doing it. I don't know. Just have something. So my thing for this year is learning how to play the guitar. I got a guitar for Christmas, and this is something, like, I'm not going to post videos of me playing. Like, I just kind of play it in private and all this stuff. And, like, sure, like, once I learn, I'll play songs for my friends and my family and stuff like that. But, like, this isn't a hobby that I'm posting. Like, vlogging and podcasting is a hobby, but that's a hobby that I put out there. That's a hobby that I post. Like, find a hobby. Maybe it's writing. Maybe it's playing around with your makeup. Maybe it's, you know, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's organization, just something that you do that's just kind of by yourself, and just to kind of be able to sit in your thoughts and your prayers and be like, Lord, you know, all these things. And so yeah, just have a fun hobby that, you know, isn't something that you feel pressure. That's what I'm trying to say, is, like, you know, that's not publicly pressure. Because for this, like, for my podcast, for my vlog, you know, of course I tell myself, like, it's okay if you don't have something out every week, but at the same time I do feel a little bit of pressure to put something out, because it's like, well, these people are subscribing to me, like, I want to have something out for them, you know what I mean? And so, but playing guitar, like, that, there's no pressure to that at all. I can play when I want to play. If I'm too busy one week, like, it's okay. You know what I mean? And so just find that hobby that, like, is like that for you. All right, if I think of any more advice like that, I'll tell you guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my vision board. All right, so this is my vision / prayer board, whatever you want to call it. I'm hanging it above my bed, so it's somewhere that I'm constantly seeing it and constantly seeing my goals for this year. I'm just gonna go over the pictures. Number one, this flower up here doesn't really mean anything. It's just for cute decor. But okay, so first of all, I told you guys about my goals for eating healthy. So I put some pictures of here on some healthy meal ideas, you know, some water drinking, that's kind of all in that category. And then next, one of my goals was obviously fitness. So I put pictures like fitness up here. My number one goal is obviously to, you know, stay in tune with my relationship with the Lord. So I just put, like, pray about it, put God first in everything. You know, pictures of, you know, me and like friends worshiping together. You know, my word for the year is purpose. I want to have a purpose in everything that I do. So I put the word purpose up there. Next is to like be better about taking care of my skin and not picking at it. So I put some pictures of skincare. This year I start driving and I get my license. I just put a picture of car and driving. You know, I want to start doing my own nails this year instead of paying to get them done. So I put a picture of that. You know, I want to get further in my influencing. I want to save money. I want to be kinder to my sister. I want to have more fun hairstyles. So yeah, those are my goals. And I want to train my dog better. So those are kind of my goals. So if you guys just have a little cork board, or even maybe not a cork board, just take some pictures up on your wall, or make it your home screen. I don't know, whatever you want to do, like a collage wall of the home screen on your computer or your phone, whatever. But this is just what I do. And so yeah, this is my vision for, and like my prayer. This is what I'm praying over in 2025. I think it's a great way. I started it last year with my friends, and I just think it's a great way to like keep your goals up. So this is the end of this video, but you guys, you know, keep going, you know, give 2025 all you have. It's a new year. This is so exciting. I love New Year's. It's so fun to be able to just wipe your plate clean. You know, I don't know what happened to you in 2024. Maybe you got out of you were in some rough sin. You're leaving some rough sin. Maybe you're in some rough sin. Maybe you lost someone that you love. You know, maybe you had a great year. I don't know what your year looked like, but this year can be completely different. Or if you had a great year, it can be great again. You know, if you lost someone, you know, I can't, like, you know, we lost a really dear friend to us at the end of this last year, and that has been so hard. And, you know, I'm praying for their family as they start their first year, like new year without him. You know, but his memory still is walking with us. He's still walking with them. And, you know, if you're walking through sin, you know, find some help. This can be a new year. This can be the year that you break that habit. And so, yeah, I just, you know, am praying for all of you guys. And I hope that you guys have an awesome year. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.